G'day all, welcome to Ghost Hunters Brisbane. We are back after too long of a wait due to health, due to COVID, due to floods, due to bloody everything you can think of. We are back and we're going to be doing this a lot more regularly. Fingers crossed nothing else happens in the world with us.
Yeah.
So we are, yes, we have done here before. We are at Cleveland Cemetery. But last time Troy was here, what did you say you got? You got,
Just last time I was here, I just, well, it wasn't here that I was talking about.
oh, that was Matt Cotton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry. Okay, let's just go back to when we just arrived. I turned the car off. Troy got out. I was still getting a few things. Oh, no. I got out as well. As Troy got to the front of the car, the car's a petrol, so there's no noises afterwards. It's old, no electronics or anything like that. Troy got to the front, and all he heard was,
It's what?
if you can hear it, he had heard that. And I've never heard the car do that before. When we're up here, I was just walking around over there, and just up near the tree. If you guys saw that, that was a cricket that just flew in front of the screen.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, it's on the ground there.
Thought so.
Just up near the tree, I heard like a footstep. I had shown the torch up there, nothing there and so forth, so we might have to have a look at the tree. In the past, we've had a few things here. I was sitting in that one, we were doing a lights out. It felt like somebody stabbed me right in there. I've heard... No, that was tap over there.
Oh,
I've heard my name. That was the first ever investigation by myself, ever for me, was here. I heard my name, I heard twigs snapping, and I heard this in a certain place. Second time I came here, exactly the same thing. Brought Troy the third time, exactly the same thing, same spot, same everything.
One of my first visits to here, we were filming at one of the, filming one of the, just one of the aisles, just right to my right, one of the plaques, and one of the graves I saw like an orb coming out through the grave and going up into the sky, and I just literally filming it. So if I can find that video, we'll put it in. But yeah,
That's a cricket if you can see it.
There we go.
It's right here.
Oh.
Jiminy, go.
Yeah, so I think last time I was here, one of the girls that I was here with, she said that, or both of them heard footsteps, and we're sitting at the seats up there, and they could hear footsteps walking behind us and walking down into like a little area, like a little squared area. And yeah, so if they heard that,
We've had a fair bit.
we've had a fair bit.
It's not the most exciting place, but in saying that,
It's nice.
it's good. It's a great place. Oh, the scariest thing that's happened here was Troy and I were here one night. We shined the torch up there. Big torch comes shining back
Big
at us.
flash, like it's like a fog light or something.
Yeah, this thing is huge. One of the guys or girls or whatever in one of the houses obviously didn't like us being here. Next thing you know, we've turned the lights off, tried to be quiet and so forth. We realised he's coming down here.
No, we didn't know who it was.
No idea. We didn't want to risk it. It was only us two. So we had to race over to the car. Troy looked back. He said, yeah, he's following us. He's running after us. He falls right near the car. I unlocked the car.
Yeah, he didn't unlock the whole car.
I
I
unlocked
was
my
grabbing
door.
on by the seat, by the handle. He was driving off, and I'm dragging beside the car.
Anything else that's happened here? There's a weird grave up there that's got a chair on top of the grave. I just remembered that. This is just an odd place to have a chair. Might have to go have a look at that one. Oh, the mausoleum down there.
Mm-hmm.
I think I knocked one stage and we heard knocks. Well, I knocked, then we sort of started walking away after about, I don't know, a minute, 2 minutes. Then Troy heard knocking on the other side. I didn't hear it, but Troy did. So we'll go down and visit there. We'll go down and have a look at the chair grave. what I call it, the tree, and where we both heard the cracking of the twig. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's great to be back. Great to be back in a graveyard. It's so peaceful here. So without further ado, say hello, Troy.
Hello, Troy.
Let's have some fun, guys.
Very wood out here.
Car going through here.
Hmm?
Been a car going through there, some trucks.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get back in the swing of things, eh? Are there any spirits here? You just come here, no disrespect. We're not here to hurt you at all. Just like to communicate. You like to communicate with us? Oh, what's your puddles here?
Yeah, I know. Just heard it.
Yeah, we'll go
Big
back
squelch.
Come back this way. We're happy to talk to you, that's why we're here. We'd just like to communicate and talk to you if that's okay. I've got this device. Ooh. Just as I
I
went
thought that was in my pocket. I was like, no, mine's turned off.
well, just as I was about to reach down in my pocket, it went off.
I turned that off. I've got nothing in my pocket that turned it on.
Oh, wow.
And usually you'd hear this.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So when you turn it off, it's like that.
What? Mine just... Oh. Well, this is weird. Look at this. I don't know what's going on, see? But it's still on.
That's just the battery's dying, dude.
No, yeah, it could be.
Hey, remember they act up when, the battery's dying on those things.
Still like that.
Yeah, but that's a lot of
Yeah.
high frequency hitting it straight on.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping we get a lot of high frequency on this. It's the only way I'm going to get anything on it.
No, mine's all working alright, so we can use mine if we need to.
Yeah.
Look. Is there anyone here? If you want to interact with us, just by using this black device, it'll let us know that you're here. So if you want to talk to us, you can use this black device I got, just to light it up, just to let me know that you're here. Is there anybody here who wants to talk to us? Oh,
Oh.
thank you.
Kenny, is that you? If that's you, can you light it up again for us, please?
Are you a male? If you're male, just light it up, please. Are you a female?
Oh, no, it's just a thing in the air.
Possibly. Who knows?
What was that?
I don't know, but it came from that direction. It sounded like a huge moan or something.
Yeah. It could have been a car in the distance, not these ones here, but one in the distance. Or a truck. And this is where we heard twigs breaking down there.
Hmm.
And this one to your right, in between those in front of them. What was that?
Was that another?
No, I heard a click like a K2 click.
Oh no, I thought I heard a breath.
Oh, hang on, I've got your K2 in your pocket turned on.
But I heard like a.
No, I didn't hear that. Hopefully the camera heard it.
There's one of these graves down here. It might have been that one or the next row up. They saw the orb going from a grave up into the sky, or upwards.
That's not the torch doing it.
I don't know if that was a twig or what, but I heard movement up that way. Well, there's a bit of a breeze, so probably a leaf or twigs or something.
No, I'd hate to see that.
What?
Alina, born 13/8/1951. No, she hasn't died yet. She's still alive. Why would you want that on your gravestone already? Even a photo of her. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know why you want to have that prepared for you.
No.
See, I don't know how I'd feel knowing that that's going to be my forever resting place.
What's that? Oh, it's a rose, I think. Artificial rose.
No, what?
I just heard a thump.
Oh, I heard that. I thought that was you.
No, that wasn't me. Damn, I look back and you realise you're not recording.
Oh, it could have been my bag, though.
Oh. Maybe it sounded like it was around this thing. Trusty Bob Graves, eh? What the hell was that?
Gecko.
No. Something touched my hair and all I was, whoa. You weren't pointing the camera at me then, were you?
I just pointed to you now. I was shooting the graves.
All I was, and something touched right there.
Okay.
Sorry, wrong finger right there. That was weird. And it was right in my ear too.
What? Again?
No, something touched the back of my head then. It was like a spider web hitting it.
No, there's nothing behind you. Put the KT behind your head. Nothing?
I'm getting cold shivers down my spine, eh?
Well, there's a cold breeze.
No, nothing to do with cold breeze.
Well, the breeze is pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, I know that. That's some odd freaking bad. Unless it wasn't lost, that hit the back of my head. Possibility. Andrew, we'd like to communicate with you if that's okay. If you're here, I'm just going to knock on your door. I was just wondering if you could knock back just to let us know you're here, please.
Can you hear faint howling? Oh God, I can hear howling over that way. To my left, to my right. Yeah, to my right. Kind of like to my right, but behind me as well. Yeah.
Usually, last time we did this, it was a good 30-second minute before we got it. We didn't get hit knocks, we heard noises inside.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
But we were walking around it and we
Yeah.
could hear it from all different directions.
Yeah. No, keep the torch there. Leave it on wherever you had it. I know it was me.
Okay.
Gecko.
Oh, is that what it was? I felt it hit me. Where is it? Did it hit the ground?
No, it's right here. Oh, there he goes. He's running away.
Oh. Hit my hand.
Me? Picking up a gecko like
I felt this thing just slapped me on the hand.
that. Slap hand. Oh, there he is over there. Around the corner there.
Oh, there you are.
There he is.
There's the culprit. Hmm?
What?
Oh, no, you're looking at me. I was like, oh, what, you feel something?
No. Nothing at the moment.
That was an awkward couple of seconds.
Okay, we'll go up. There's a car park.
Back front.
We'll go up to where we heard the twigs. This is where I heard the twigs breaking. The first 2 nights I was here, and then I brought Troy back. The third night we were here, we heard him exactly the same time. Actually, night after that as well. So 4 times we've heard him. 4 times I've heard him, twice you've heard him.
Wait. Sounded like it came from that block.
Hey?
I heard a bang from that from the block where we were just at.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit late. I'm not down there anymore.
Didn't you hear that?
No?
I'll have to play it back for you.
Camera picked it up? Or
Yeah,
was
it would have.
talking?
It was loud enough, it would have.
What was that?
I don't know. What was that? Sounded like
Could have been a car.
no, it was right beside it.
Well, there's no trains.
It was right beside you.
And the torches in the light,
Well, you were just talking about hearing noises in this section.
If there's anybody here, any spirits here, like to communicate with us, I've just got this black device in my hand. If you stand near it, it'll let us know that you're here. Would you like to communicate with us?
Is there anyone who'd like to talk to us? listen back to that. It sounded like I heard something over that way.
And we'll head up to that tree too. Wait.
What?
Oh, it's a mouse.
Ew!
Yeah, I agree. It is.
Oh, yuck. Feral bloody things.
Oh, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, don't go that way.
No, I'm not going that way.
Thought there was another one there.
It's blown up with your lamp light. Again! Again!
What?
Back of my head!
Oh.
This is what I... Wait.
I thought that was another mouse.
I thought that was a toad. I'm feeling this. Don't move your head. Ever so slightly.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm feeling. It's all the way around.
Us?
I thought somebody was driving in.
Ask them if they can do a bit harder and massage your back of your head.
Okay. Video the back of my head in case I do.
Watch all the skin wrinkles will move up and down.
If somebody... Are you recording?
Yeah.
If somebody's touching on the back of my head, can you do that again, please? Just a bit harder and just maybe give a massage. I'm not feeling anything now. Only because I'm asking. I mean, they won't do anything when you ask them to.
Yeah, I know.
Bugger. Hey guys, that was Cleveland Cemetery. It was a fairly quick visit. We are going to do one more investigation tonight. We combine the two. And well, we've heard, what did we hear? We heard some noises, we heard voices, heard some sort of noise in the mausoleum. Heard footsteps. Somebody's touched me 3 times in the back of the head.
The light?
Hey,
Sense of light going on?
sense of light going on. Yeah, or on. So yeah, we're gonna head over, and so just like this, we're in Redland Cemetery. So what have we got here? What have we had here? We've had voices, noises. We've seen apparitions. We've seen shadow figures. We've been attacked here. Yes, this is the place that we actually got attacked. Unfortunately, when Troy went to upload that video of that night, we call it that eventful night, all his videos were wiped on his phone. No idea why. That day he actually had, I say premonition, he said a dream, but I reckon premonition. We were here during the day, at night time. His premonition said we were checking out the green shed down there. And we went down the back. Something happened down there. As we were walking away, I was tripped. It was like somebody grabbed my legs and went chunk out from underneath me. We decided to come here, naturally. We were nervous as all hell. As we're driving in, it took us, how long? We drove straight down the back. We had a look around. As I was reversing, Troy was looking forward and he saw a shadow figure hide behind a tree. When we finally eventually got out of the car, because this is the first time we were actually scared, doing this, we sat in here, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours or so before we actually got the courage to walk down there. Yeah. We walked down there, as we were passing the green shed, bang, we heard a bang onto the green shed. We were walking towards it and I said, Troy. He said, what? What are we doing? He said, we're about to have a look at the shed. What were you doing in your dream? Oh shit, good point. We went down the back. Troy did something stupid. He was sitting on one of the chairs, back turned to the bushes. Every now and then he'll hear something getting closer and closer. When I was right behind him, he turned around and said, if you're gonna do something, do it now. And I turned around because I was a little bit off the distance. I turned around and said, Troy, what are you doing? He said, that's a good point. We got up. And Troy was the one who felt somebody grab his legs and go yank out from underneath him. I grabbed the camera as he was getting up, He had hundreds of dollars worth of equipment in his pocket, so he definitely didn't do that on purpose. I had the camera towards him. As we were walking away, I got to the green shed. I had to hand him the camera because I started throwing up, and we got the hell out of here real quick. That was a great night.
Also, as soon as we drove in, I had that something yelling inside my mind. It's the kids. No, it's those damn kids.
Yeah. Oh, not to mention, at one stage, we're in the gazebo here. You'll find that on our Facebook page. I don't believe we put that on. That was before we moved to YouTube. I'm taping, and Troy starts looking for his torch. I said, "What are you doing?" "Looking for my torch." I pointed to it. He grabbed it and walked away. And I said, "Troy, you all right?" He said he doesn't even remember me asking. He walked down there. Hang on, we'll grab the torch. All the way down there, you'll see, behind the ute, you'll see it. There was a seat down there. He said as he was sitting down there, what was it, a growl or something?
Yeah, it was a hiss.
A hiss. And he came up. Do you actually remember the walk back up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he remembers the walk up here, doesn't remember the walk down there. So, and it's very unusual, as you guys know, the regular followers, we don't walk off for no reason. Especially if we start walking off, the other person asks, we're not going to ignore them unless something's going on. So that was very unusual.
And another time when I didn't like being on camera. And I was walking right in front of you while you're filming, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And you just didn't care that you're on camera, you just walked down. I thought, okay, something's going on. Then you came back, and I believe that part when you came back is actually on Facebook.
Yeah, and I sat down, I was just sitting on the bench in the dark. I didn't even have the torch on. I don't even think I used the torch.
At one stage you did to look behind you. I think
Oh, that's right, yeah, the hiss, when I heard the
first
hiss.
Yeah.
But that was about it.
Because I was videotaping the whole thing. I was around here. Every now and then I would look down there and see if you were alright.
Yeah.
And, he came up, he was scared. You looked genuinely scared and confused at the same time. And we do have a video on... I believe, is only on Facebook. It could be on YouTube. But that is us sitting in this exact chair. We had the plastic case in front of us. We were describing and explaining every detail of what happened on that night, because obviously there's no video. So if you'd like to know everything that went on, that was only a shortcut. Go back to that. If you want, just comment below and I'll put down the link in the comments. If I can, I don't know if you can on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
Okay, so if you do want to know everything that happened in detail, including the drive here and including the drive away, so things happened then as well. So I think that's nearly most things that have happened. We'd be here for a half an hour and interrupt. I tell you everything that's going on here. So we're going to pop down the back. We're going to go up there where I've seen the shadow figures, where I've got EVP recordings. Then we'll head down the back and see what's down there. Last time we were here, we didn't get much at all. But fingers crossed we get something today.
After that night, the whole vibe of this place has changed again. Like,
yeah, there was nothing.
no.
Yeah, that night was the best, worst night that we've had. But yeah, since then we've had absolutely nothing. But in saying that, we have had the K2 has for some reason started to malfunction. It was fine every other place we've been to. We don't even know if it's a malfunction or not.
No.
It just... Hang on, I'll turn it on, I'll show you. Okay, it's only got the green light on there. And eventually it's like somebody's walking closely, slowly walking towards it. One light will light up, and the second one light up in a good distance in between. And then eventually it'll start buzzing. But in saying that, it's roughly the same time that happens, that cat ball goes off at roughly the same time every single time. That ball hasn't turned on since I've turned that off. So, I don't know, something could be happening here that we don't know.
Well, it does seem odd that the cat ball was going off pretty much the same time that
Exactly.
the REM pod started going off.
Yeah, well, you got that on camera anyway, I might just
Yeah.
say. I'll put that in. When I'm doing the editing, I'll put that in straight after this intro. So once we've done the intro, you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. So, without further ado, say hello again, Troy.
Hello again, Troy. This cat ball going off, and we got the REM pod
And it stops.
going nuts.
Oh, that's cool. If somebody's over there setting that off,
Oh,
then the third light's flashing on this, so they're moving away from it. So if you're near there, there's another cat ball there. Is there any chance you can light that up for us, please? Could you do that, please? We are here to communicate with you. We get 20 to 30 seconds. Okay, we've got the two orange lights. They'll turn on very shortly. Oh,
well, my lights just turned off.
that's unusual.
So if there's anything coming near it, it's kind of backed off a bit.
Can you go towards it again, please? Just a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, there we
there
go.
we go.
Thank you. You can go closer, it won't hurt you. It will beep at you. That's about it. That's all it'll do. You think you can just get close to it? Just a little bit closer. Watch, I'll keep an eye on that cat ball. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Thank you so much. If that's somebody there, can you step away from it for us, please? Just to stop it from beeping. Oh, that's unusual. Never heard it do that.
That's pretty cool.
Maybe it wasn't a malfunction.